Hey, my name is Mike Vaughn, and welcome to a new Video Attic Fresh Selects. I'm really excited because I have a lot of really cool titles, so let's get into it. Okay, so I have some 4K titles to talk about first. Warner Archive has gotten into the 4K game, and we have from them High Society. This is a remake of the Philadelphia story, which I like better. It doesn't help that I'm not a huge Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby fan. It's just that was never kind of my thing. But all that aside, it does look really nice, and there is a nice array of special features. One of the really nice surprises we got in 4K was finally the Conjuring 1 upgraded. It looks really nice. No doubt part 2 is on its way as well on 4K. And this is such a great movie. We're finally getting into fall season, and so you're gonna kind of want to need like this in your collection if you're a horror movie fan. Next, I have a big pile of Warner Archive titles. I didn't get to watch and take notes on all of these movies, just because that would be kind of impossible since I have another job and this doesn't actually pay yet. It's difficult to watch and review everything. So first we have Splendor in the Grass, and this is a movie that I really like. It is a very kind of overwrought Southern Gothic kind of film. It's very much, if you know like the plays of like Tennessee Williams, it's sort of like in that vein. Natalie Wood gives, I think, one of her great performances in this, and yeah, it's not certainly a feel-good movie, but I like it. It's heart-wrenching and very poignant at times, and if you haven't seen it, but you like some of these actors, or you really like this overwrought Southern Gothic kind of flavor, definitely check it out. Next, we have His Kind of Woman with Robert Mitchum and Jane Russell. This features a film historian commentary track, which I'm always a big fan of. We also have Knights of the Round Table with Ava Gardner and Robert Taylor. This also has some nice features, including a introduction, which not sure if it's new or not, or if it's poured over, but it's a nice addition to this release. Next, we have 2 Weeks with Love with Jane Powell and Ricardo Montalban. The Cobweb, now this one I did see, and I thought it was okay. It's very overwritten and a little overwrought and very over the top, and that can be kind of fun at times, but it just becomes a little bit of a chore. Brainstorm is next, and this one I haven't seen yet, but it looks interesting. This is something that I definitely want to check out. Lastly, we have Brightleaf, and yeah, you can never go wrong with Gary Cooper, Lauren Bacall. That's a great cast. Alright, so I usually save like the big release for last, and I felt very conflicted about this, but I'll get into it. But anyways, it's Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. Complete series. Yeah, so this was very nostalgic for me. This came out in like the early to mid 90s, so I was certainly the demographic for this show, and I really enjoyed it. I think that it sucks that certain actors involved are kind of problematic, but I still kind of wanted to check it out, see if it holds up. It is very campy, very silly. For the most part, I like the reinterpretation of the character. But yeah, it's frustrating when stuff that you used to like kind of is a little bit tainted by how certain actors are in real life. That sucks, but I still think it's a fun show. I mean, it certainly wasn't as good as I remembered it, but I was a kid, so nothing really is as good as what you remember. Does have some interesting features. I believe none of these are new. These are all kind of port overs from previous releases. It's kind of a shame we don't have some new features, like with some of the more behind the scenes people, like some of the writers, directors, like some commentary tracks. Like, y'all know I love a good audio commentary track, but yeah, if you are kind of like me and you want to experience some 90s nostalgia, this is, I think, worth picking up. Again, despite certain people, but I'm trying not to let that ruin a show that was made by many, many other not shitty people. So it's a nice release. I am really pleased to see that this is Blu-ray and it just wasn't like a DVD collection. There has been a DVD collection of the whole series in the past, so it's nice to see this upgrade. It probably would be asking too much for like a 4K of this series, so I'm actually very happy with just having the Blu-ray. And it's, again, one of these like slim down situations, which I've talked about before. It's not my favorite, but it is nice as far as like shelf space wise is concerned. So it has its drawbacks, but ultimately that's the package we have, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, so I wanted to end on that. And I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me, checking out these new releases. I'm hoping to have another Fresh Selects in a couple weeks, doing this a little bit more consistently. Stuff's just been kind of crazy, and I'm trying not to get burnt out making these videos, making a lot of other videos. I did take a little bit of a break because I just kind of needed that. But it's cool to see y'all are still sticking around. The subscriber numbers are ticking up, and that's really flattering. So y'all are awesome. Thanks again for hanging out with me. And before you leave, I have some other videos you might want to check out over here somewhere. And I will see y'all in the next one.